Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. I want to say Shalom to you Akim and Akbat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. Alright, and let me switch over, let me check that real quick. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a clip. Alright, Slakia. Now, this lesson's, on the topic of Esau Edom. Alright, I know I've been making a lot of lessons on the topic, but it keeps rolling out. Lord willing, this will be the, the last one, just focusing on Esau for a while. At least, I'm going to try to get on to some other subjects. Alright, but the elder brother, Yashawamba, alright, from GMS Dallas, alright, put out a video yesterday. It was a re-upload. Alright, he uploaded a video yesterday. Let's see if I can find it. Alright, believe it. It's probably in my history somewhere. Let's see. This one right here. Alright. Juneteenth is a joke, alright, and one of the things that he featured, alright, was this 700-pound George Floyd statue unveiled at Newark City Hall. Alright, and as you can see, you got a bunch of people sitting there with a statue, alright. Now, one of the things that I thought when I was watching this lesson, alright, was I bet that's already been vandalized. I bet some Edomites probably vandalized it. Alright, so what I did, let's go here, I looked it up. You type in just type in George Floyd statue vandalized. Alright, go to images. I was looking through some of these images. This is one of the ones I found. Alright, it says they spray painted his face black, alright, with spray paint, crossed out all of the stuff that was originally on there, alright, and they sprayed their organization name, I guess it's Patriot Front. Alright, so what I did was I looked up Patriot Front, alright, and we'll go there right now. Alright. Here it is. So they got a whole website, right? I guess this dude is this dude's the leader or whatever. Alright. Now it says Reclaim America. Alright, and this is them, a bunch of pussies, too scared to show their face. Alright. Except a few of them, a few of them will, alright, but the majority of them, they don't even want to show their face. Alright, so this is their actions, I guess, their recent things. They're doing marches, alright, certain situations like that. They got a whole manifesto. Alright, if you brothers want to go there and read it, it's a bunch of ridiculousness. Alright, but to show you, it's actually on this website before I play it, because I got a better, not a better clip, but it's without this shit embedded. Alright, this is a video. As you can see, it's on their website. Alright, I just went ahead and screen capped it. That's all I did. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and play that. And I'm going to show you how these, what you're up against, Jake. Alright, because you got these Jakes trying to form groups, alright, form militias. Alright, but you got to realize, you're up against Esau Edom right now. They're in their rulership right now, okay? You as a Jake can form as many of these, these BLM, or try to reform the Black Panther society, alright, or the party, the Black Panther Party, alright. But now is not our time to prosper. Now is not our time to be creating these massive groups. It's not our time. All right, we're predetermined to lose. All right, against these people. All right, when it comes to that situation, what we need, all right, is the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to come and save us. All right, because we can't save ourselves. We're not going to be able to rise up. All right, and wipe these people out. It's not going to happen. All right, we need someone as powerful as the Most High, all right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to come back and put these people in their place, all right, which is at the bottom, all right, when he reestablishes the kingdom. But it's not our place, all right, to rise up and create these groups. We're just going to lose, all right, as you see it time and time again on the news when you see these BLM organizations, all right, going out and protesting, rioting, whatever you want to call it, all right, time and time again. They always do something to tarnish their name, all right, to make them look bad. Say they were looting, all right, or stealing, which some of the case they are, all right. This is Jake we're dealing with, all right. But a lot of the time as well, there's agents, all right, that are among them that have been paid off by Esau Edom to go and do these things, all right. So it's not our time to be able to rise up against these people. These people, all right, they're still in their kingdom at the time being, all right, and they're very militant, all right. So I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna pause this music, and I'm gonna play this video so you can go ahead and watch it, all right. And let's see who you're up against, Jake.
Several suspects believed to have vandalized the statue of Floyd in Brooklyn, and another statue of Floyd.
White supremacist propaganda growing at an explosive rate in the U.S.
The enemies of our people will not stand unopposed. The filth and murderous rhetoric of your so-called anarchists will no longer stand uncontested, festering in the public space.
Not gonna lie, the video is kind of cringy, alright, but it shows you how these people can gather. You can't have a gathering of Jake like that without some argument or fight going forth, alright? There's always some bullshit that happens when there's that many Jake combined into one area, alright? These people are marching down the street like militant, alright? Like a fucking military, alright?
Your so-called anarchists will no longer stand uncontested, festering in the public space.
I'm gonna play more, but yeah, this is one of those so-called what are they, white nationalist groups, all right? Those you know, basically neo-Nazi groups, essentially, all right, like a white pride. I don't know if necessarily neo-Nazi, all right, but like a white pride group, all right, a white supremacy group. So basically, their whole goal is to reclaim America. All right, basically what they don't want to say. All right, is they want to get the Native Americans, the Mexicans, and the blacks out of the place. All right, that's what they really want to do. They didn't say it here. All right, but that's what they really want to do. If you listen to some of the wording and look at how they write some of the things, it's clear what they're saying. All right, and I guess this is a truck. They pull up in one of these like fucking SWAT vehicles. All right, because they think they're military.
Our cause is at an end! Terrorists would demonize our people!
Now, listen to that. What did it say? It said, right here, it said, our tolerance is at an end for those who would demonize our people. So who are demonizing the white people? All right? Who are demonizing the white people? All right, that would be the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, according, you know, that we're demonizing them. All right, which we are. All right, technically, yes, we are demonizing them. All right, what does demonize mean? What does it mean to demonize? All right, to portray as wicked and threatening, and that's exactly what you fucking devils are. All right, you're wicked. All right, you are the wicked. All right, that is what you're doing. All right, demonization. The demonstration is or Slovakia. Demonization. Or demonization, I guess two different ways to spell it, is the reinterpretation of a polytheistic deities as evil, lying demons by other religions, generally by the monotheistic, and that's just a bunch of bullshit. All right, it's basically term has since been expanded to refer to any characterization of individuals, groups, or political bodies as evil. All right, so that's what's going on. They're demonizing. We are demonizing these people. All right. But that's because the Bible demonizes these people, all right, by definition, to portray as the wicked. They are portrayed as the wicked. That's exactly what they are, all right. let's see if there's any other, what does it mean to demonize someone? Alright, to portray someone as evil or worthy of contempt or blame, alright, and that's exactly what these people are. And they're saying their tolerance is at an end for those who would demonize our people, alright, which would be, you know, these people most likely know of the Hebrew Israelites, alright, they most likely know of us, alright, so, you know, and before they go and call, you know, these black Hebrew, well, am I a black Hebrew Israelite? I wouldn't think so. I'm a Hebrew Israelite, but I wouldn't call myself a black Hebrew Israelite, alright? So, and I'm demonizing them, alright? So I guess your tolerance is at an end for me too, alright? And you know what? Our tolerance, alright? Our tolerance, the Hebrew Israelites, our tolerance, and Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's tolerance, alright, is running fucking low on you devils. Alright? He's gonna come back and fucking wipe the ground with you, alright? Slander our nation. And corrupt our posterity. What does posterity mean? Alright? Future generations of people, alright, descendants, alright, what does that mean? What did he say again? He says, and corrupt our posterity. So what do you think that means? Corrupt our posterity, corrupt our future generations of people, alright? So, and our offspring, alright? So they don't want, they basically want to keep the hate forefront in their generation's mind. And what they also could be talking about is they don't want these white people are really fucking freaked out about, and we're not going to be here for that long, all right? But if we were, that would end up being the case more than likely. These white supremacists have this, I can't remember what it's called, but they have this fear of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? Sorry, the dog's making all sorts of crazy noises. They have this ideology where so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to overrun them, all right? It's going to be interbreeding, all right, and they're going to go away, all right? But we don't even have enough time for that to happen. I can't remember what it's called, but I remember it's a neo-Nazi ideology, all right?
Total impunity!
And these devils, whenever they do this shit, they're really fucking dumb. They're simpletons, alright? They're really on a really fucking low level, alright? Like, childlike minds is how dumb these Edomites are, alright? So what they do is they use all these huge, you know, big words, alright, to make themselves seem more intelligent than they really are, alright? And we can do that too, we just don't do it because we aren't fucking, what's the word, pompous, alright? We aren't pompous, alright, like they are, alright? We're not filled with that pride to make ourselves seem like we're so much more intelligent than another person by using big words, alright? It's fucking stupid. You see it with these politicians, alright? Not really just these Edomites, wherever they are, whether it's just a normal person, every time you meet a fucking, alphabet soup crew member, alright? The PRIDE crew, alright? Every time you see one of those fuckers walking around, if you ever talked to one of those, if you've ever had the unfortunateness, the misfortune, let me correct myself, if you've ever had the misfortune of having to talk to one of those fucking geeks, alright, you'll know that they try to use these huge big words to make you seem like you're less intelligent, but they don't even know that, I'm not going to say that because, I don't want the video to get taken down. It very well might be, alright, but they, you can't argue with them, alright? They'll use big words, but you try to tell them that they're not who they think they are, alright? Because they're wearing a dress, alright? And they'll fucking flip out, alright? That's not intelligence, that's fucking stupidity at the end of the day. There's Leader E right at the front, looking like he's, been fucking his sister or something. Look at a fucking stupid ass cowboy hat. Like, he's playing fucking cowboys and Indians, You want to go back to that time. It's fucking, you're playing dress up, dude. You're playing dress up, that's what you're doing. You don't see Native Americans, when they're in their group, alright, when they're doing their certain rituals and stuff, but you don't see them walking down the street, like that. But you see these dudes walking down the fucking street with revolvers on their side, fucking chaps and a stupid ass cowboy hat, thinking they're John Wayne. Another thing is they're saying, you know, they're saying black people are so bad and they're doing all this anti-black stuff, but y'all are fucking committing vandalism. You're doing vandalism. You're committing a crime. You're committing a crime right there, what you're doing. This whole video is showing you committing crimes, all right? And you're saying that we're the problem when this whole video is showing you defacing property. You fucking idiots. Here's another one. Right there, not stolen, conquered. All right, and they really got that Edomite mentality, all right, that Edomite spirit to conquer, all right. They love to conquer. They like to take land that's not theirs, all right, which is stealing, all right. If you get the definition of stealing, all right, steal, to take another person's property without permission or legal right and without intending to return it, all right. That's the fucking definition of what you did to the Native Americans, all right? You stole the land. You stole the fucking land, all right? Now you're saying you conquered it. What's the definition of conquer, all right? What does conquer mean, all right? To overcome and take control of a place by use of military force, all right? Let's see what else we got, all right? To invade, all right? To massacre, so you murdered people, so you inherited the land through bloodshed, is what you're saying, all right? You didn't steal it, you killed all of them until it was rightfully yours. That's what you're saying. Let's look at the word invade, all right? Invade, all right? Here's a good one. A parasite or a disease to spread into, all right? That's what these fucking people are. They're a disease. They're a parasite. Alright, and I know you're going to probably take this video down Esau, but guess what? I'm just going to fucking upload it somewhere else. Alright? Your time is through. It says, invade of an armed force or its commander enter a country or region so as to subjugate or occupy it. Alright, what does subjugate mean? Alright, let's see what that means. Bring under domination or control, especially by conquest. Alright? Let's see. Overpower, all right, to enslave. There's another one. See, if you start going down these words, to enslave, all right, to make someone a slave, all right, boom. So that's what you did. You conquered by killing, all right, and there were still Native Americans left. There's still Native Americans today, so you didn't conquer, all right. You didn't wipe the people out completely, all right. You stole it. At the end of the day, you fucking stole it, all right, and that's what you do. You steal, all right. And we have some scriptures. We have some scriptures on you, Esau. All right, we got quite a few. This is let's see. Let's finish the video, then I'm gonna grab scriptures on these. All right. There you go. See, Black Lives Matter. What they did is they ran paint through it, and we don't really give a shit about Black Lives Matter either. That whole organization set up by Esau anyway. It's set up by Esau in the you know, the fucking alphabet soup crew. All right, that's all it is. It's just a partnership between the alphabets and the fucking the through so-called black people. That's all it is. That's all it is. What they want is they want the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to think they have more freedom than they do. All right, so they set up these organizations like you know, BLM, all right, or try to reestablish the Black Panther Party, all right, and they don't, and with these you know, because these black people are so asleep, all right, and they don't know that Esau Edom is the devil, all right, that the white person's the devil, all right. What they're gonna do is they're gonna go, and they're not realizing that whole group has been set up. It's an infiltration scheme, all right, to see if they're gonna do some shit. They're all, oh, we're gonna go graffiti over here, or we're gonna go and you know, vandalize this thing, or we're gonna go and try to bring this person down, not realizing the person you're talking to is a fucking double agent, all right. And then it gets you set up, and because you're simple, Jake. You're fucking simple. You think you're gonna have anything in the society now? You're not. The only thing you can get right now, this time and day, and have for yourself is the truth. All right, the truth, the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, anything else you try to set up for yourself, it ain't gonna fucking work. Now's not the time nor the place.
Come and take it, or I'll come at all.
Let's go back here. What did he say? Slack you. He said, "Come and take it." That's exactly what Yowbosh and Meowshai is gonna do. He's gonna come take it. Alright? You can close your damn breast, but it smells like shit now. I didn't mind this part. This part was pretty alright. But other than that, you know, so they really just want everything to go back to the oldies always. They don't want no gays, no they don't want no black people. Alright, they don't want no Mexicans. They don't want no Native Americans. You know. Boy, do we have a place for you. I want to own at least one of y'all. I'd like to own this dude. Where's he at? Where's his fucking hillbilly looking ass? Hank Williams Jr. looking ass motherfucker. There he is. I'd like to own his ass. Just make him pick peaches all day. That's all he be doing. Kick the shit out of him when he's done. Alright? So we're going to grab some scriptures. Alright? Let me throw the soundtrack back on. Alright? Alright, so, Slovakia, I had another thing, alright? So, there's this website, alright? I remember finding it a while back ago, a couple years ago. I want to see if it was still up, alright? I got a few screenshots, alright? So, it's from this website, alright, called Tightrope, and it's a record company, alright? And basically what they do is they make racist music for racist people, alright? Ninja this, and kill all the ninjas, and you know, I hate ninjas, and you know, Mexicans and all that stuff, and anti-Jew, talking about Jews. What they don't, they have the right idea, but the wrong structure. All right, they don't like the Jews. All right, but you got the wrong ones. All right, you're hating the white Jews. Those people are you, Esau. Those Amalek. That's one of your tribes. All right, but I see where you're getting the whole Jew thing from, because you are supposed to hate the Jews. All right, who's really us. All right, but and they have another one on here that they had a patch that said bomb Israel or something. Most of us aren't even there anymore. That's completely different people. Alright, but people are fucking stupid. They're simpletons. Alright, so this is Tightrope, and their slogan is, it says, it's not illegal to be white yet. Alright, so on their site, you know, you can get t-shirts, hoodies, flags, all this dumb shit so you can go out in public and get your ass beat by Jake, alright, when you walk down the wrong alley. These people wear it in their home. I guarantee you, 99% of these people ain't wearing this shit out. Alright? Now, you know, you can get a bunch of dumb shit. Now, down here it has racist rap lyrics, black invention myths, and this one, just titled Jokes. It used to be titled, you know, N-word jokes, alright, is what that used to be titled, if I remember correctly, alright, a couple years back, alright? So, now, how I found the site, I believe how I found the site years ago was I knew this dude, I used to work with this dude, alright, this skinhead dude, alright, and he had some stickers, alright, that had all this, like, some of these, slogans on it. Like, he had one that said, he had, like, one that was for punk, alright, and I was into punk music, alright, and he had one that was like that, talking about, like, oi punk, and then he had, some other ones, and like they got progressively more racist. All right, and once I looked into them, all right, there was one that said "kill your neighborhood, your local drug dealer." All right, and I came to find out that's a racist slogan. Basically, it's assuming that the neighborhood drug dealer is black. All right, there's a few other ones I can't remember. All right, but if you must know how I got to get more acquainted with him outside of work, all right, as I used to when I wasn't working out so well with my other people. All right, I used to buy weed from him. All right, so he used to sell pot, basically. So that's how I, you know, us in the world doing wickedness. That's how I ended up knowing him more. All right, but he was a straight up neo-Nazi. This dude, skinhead dude. All right, and it was uncomfortable as fuck being around him. I mean, he was a heroin addict too. I remember he was a heroin addict. He'd shoot up at the house and shit. Fucking disgusting, you know. But I didn't like I said, even back in, you know, in the wickedness, I didn't even like buying weed from him. His weed was shit anyway. I used to go to this you know, these other people. I had this other white dude and this other Iscarite guy, you know. But anyway, off topic. So that's the other thing. They act like they're so much better, but this dude had stickers like that said "kill your local neighborhood drug dealer," and he was at least selling weed and stuff. And I know he carried pills. All right, I don't know what else he sold. All right, I wasn't into all that, but I know he carried those two things at least. All right, so I believe I looked it up, and this is the site. All right, Tightrope. It's not illegal to be white yet. All right. So, yeah, so anyway, that's how I came to find this, and that was years ago, years and years ago. Alright, that must have been like 2000, shit, I was probably like 19, so that was quite a few years ago. Alright. I can't do the math, maybe six years ago? Around 6-7 years ago, something like that, you know. So I've known the site for a while, and I just recently come to me yesterday to see if this site's still up, and sure enough, it is. Because I thought maybe perhaps it'd been taken down with all the stuff with BLM that's been going about. Maybe someone got it taken down. I don't know the legalities of having a site like this, but it's still up. All right. So this is one of the things that they have on site links. All right. It says Black Invention Myths, and I don't want to go back to the website. I don't want to give them more traffic than they need. All right. I got the evidence on them, and I fucking left that shit. All right. So under there, all right, we only got 3 examples here. There was a bunch more, all right, but I just grabbed the top 3. But there's Black Invention Myths. They're saying black people didn't invent the air brake, the air conditioner, the airship, the automatic coupler, the automatic lubricator, automatic transmission, bicycle frame, blood bank, blood plasma, cellular phone, clock or watch, clothes dryers, dustpan, egg beater, electric trolley, elevator, fastest computer, filament for a light bulb, fire escape, fire extinguisher, food additives, fountain pen, gas mask, George W. Carver, golf tee, hairbrush, halogen lamp, hand stamp, Slovakia, heart surgery, heating and furnace, horseshoe, ice cream, ironing board, laser cataract surgery, lawnmower, lawn sprinkler, lubricator, mailbox, mop, paper punch, peanut butter, pencil sharpener, perm machine, postmark cancel machine, mock, printing press, propeller for ship, railway telegraph, rail McCoy, refrigerator truck, rotary engines, screw socket, small packs, smokestack, steam boiler, street sweeper, supercharger, third rail, toilet rail car, traffic signal, tricycle, turn signals, typewriter, and Washington, D.C. city plan. Alright? Ain't that about a mouthful. Alright? So they're saying that black people didn't invent any one of those things. Alright? Now, this is the traffic signal one. Alright? We got at least one of these to debunk. I didn't go through the other ones. Maybe we'll look that up too. Traffic signal. Alright? Invented by Garrett A. Morgan in 1923. They say nope. The first known traffic signal appeared in London in 1868 near the Houses of Parliament, designed by J.P. Knight. It featured 2 semaphore arms and 2 gas lamps. The earliest electric traffic lights include Lester Wire's 2-color version set up in Salt Lake City circa 1912, and James Hodges' system installed in Cleveland by the American Traffic Signal Company in 1914, and William Potts' 4-way red, yellow, green lights introduced in Detroit beginning in 1920. New York City traffic towers began flashing 3-color signal lights also in 1920. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's see. We'll read it, alright, just so you can like, hey, you skipped something. You didn't read it all. Garrett Morgan cross-shaped crank-operated semaphore was not among the first half-patented traffic signals, nor was it automatic as some sometimes claim, nor did it play any part in evolution in the modern traffic light. Let's see. Traffic signal. Alright, Garrett A. Morgan. Alright. This is the dude they're speaking of. He did a lot of things, alright, apparently. I'm not that well versed on history, alright, but it says on like world history, but traffic signal and gas mask was him. So let's look up signal. Alright, so that seems to be his version. Alright, now let's look at J.P. Knight. Alright. It's obviously not the one from 1868. They're showing two different ones. Let's see. Let's see if this site will give us better. So this is the one from 1868, apparently. Alright. The first American-made automobiles were introduced to consumers just before the turn of the 20th century. At the time, pedestrians, bicycles, and animal-drawn wagons and motor vehicles all had to share the same roads. To deal with the growing problem of traffic accidents, a number of different versions of traffic signaling devices began to be developed simultaneously starting around 1913. It says Detroit police officer William Potts invented the modern-day traffic light in 1920. Alright, and I guess this was a so-called white dude. Alright. Damn it. 1920, Garrett Morgan, having witnessed an accident on an intersection, filed a patent for a control device which had a third warning position 2 years later in 1922. The patent was granted in 1923. Alright, so those early ones that y'all been showing, that you weren't showing, but you were referencing, they didn't even have a winning. It was just red and green. That was it. Just stop or go. There was no warning. There was nothing, and this shit don't even look right. All right, this thing has a like. What is even that supposed to do? All right, you can see clearly here. This had labels. All right, when to stop and when to go. All right, and so, you know, while you can say, yeah, you might have had a something, but that didn't end up leading to anything. Alright? Without his, alright, it wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have been on to be, again, iterated by Aesop, alright, the modern day one, alright? So that original one that you were showing from this time, alright, that was something completely different, alright? Alright, so now another thing, alright, another one. Now this one I have a full debunk for y'all, alright? You might be able to, try to, well, he technically didn't. You might be able to do something with that, alright? But here's one that you can't debate, alright? Because these are two different things. Now, it says right here, the gas mask. Garrett Morgan in 1914, it says no. The invention of the gas mask predates Morgan's breathing device by several decades. Early versions were constructed by Scottish chemist John Stenhouse in 1854 and the physicist John Tyndall in the 1870s, among many other inventors prior to World War I. We're going to look up John Tyndall as well. Alright. Let's look at the gas mask. Said, let's see. Let's grab smoke hood. Alright. Let's see what year we had. 1912. Alright, so it's saying here that he added a filter of cotton wool saturated with lime. British physicist John Tyndall took Stenhouse's mask. Alright. Added a filter of cotton wool saturated with lime, glycerin, and charcoal, and invented a fireman's respirator, a hood that filtered smoking gas, air, and in 1871. All right, it exhibited the respirator at a meeting of the Royal Society in 1874. All right. Now let's see. So that's 1874. All right. Now, in 1854, all right, he invented one of the first practical respirators. All right, now let's see what that one looked like. All right. So this is apparently the other guys. This was Stenhouse, and the other guy took and remodeled it and made it into like a fireman's thing. All right, this is the original one though. It's just a mask. All right, no covering for the face, no covering for the eyes, just the nose and mouth. All right, which, yeah, you got, you know, if you want to say, yeah, go ahead, you guys can have that one. All right, sure, why not? But the gas mask, all right, the smoke hood, all right, that actually was used in the war was this dude. All right, which led way for things like this. All right, now tell me something real quick. Tell me something real quick. Would you guys go into a group of chlorine gas or any type of other extreme toxic chemical wearing just this? Alright, you know that shit can get sucked in through your skin and through your hair, right? Alright, a lot of those chemicals. Would you feel safe? Alright, if I gave you the choice between something like this, alright, and something like this, alright, you'd feel more comfortable with this, alright, because this is something completely different. These are still used today for, like, you know, fucking dust, alright, but this is what evolved into situations like this, alright. Full gas masks, alright, so you can't really say that. That's like comparing, you know, let's see, like pants to, you know, fireproof pants. It's, you know, why they have the same basis, yeah, of preventing something. You're not gonna, one's gonna be better in a situation than the other, alright. So, nice try. He also did some hair care products, it appears, alright. Situation like this, and this had the first practical use. All right. Let's see. Let's read a little bit. It said Garrett Morgan invented a safety hood device after seeing firefighters struggling to withstand the suffocating smoke they encountered during the line of duty. Well, if that other Edomite created that, if this dude created that mask, then why aren't they using the masks? There must have been something wrong with it. All right. If they weren't using them, if they worked, wouldn't they have been using them at this point? All right. Said his device used a moist sponge to filter out smoke and cool the air, and took it. The other guy just fucking put cotton in a mask. That was it. He just put cotton in a goddamn mask. All right. He actually had plans. All right. A moist sponge to filter out smoke and cool the air. All right. So he's not breathing. They weren't breathing in hot air. It took advantage of the way smoke and fumes tend to rise to higher positions while leaving a layer of more breathable air below by using an air intake tube that dangled near the floor. See, y'all didn't have that. All right. It was just a fucking mask that covered y'all's nose. Alright, so boom, there, gotcha. Your shit wasn't practical. Alright, if they weren't using it at this point in time, then it wasn't fucking practical. Alright, they didn't use it in the military, guess what? It wasn't practical, alright? You needed this, the first practical one, alright? You needed a Jake to sit down and think, alright, how is this shit gonna work, and how is it gonna, you know, we need, you know, tube down here, alright, so the smoke won't be coming in, and all this stuff, while y'all just fucking, all y'all did was shove a cotton ball in a goddamn mask. That's all you did. You just shoved the cotton ball in it, all right? But this one actually was practical, all right? This one actually worked, and it actually had uses, all right? I don't see any I didn't see any information of y'all's being used, all right? One of the first practical respirators. Is there any accounts of it being used? Because there's an account of this one being used, all right? Says Morgan safety hood was used right here. Morgan safety hood was used to save many lives during the period of its use. Where does this one say that your mask was used to save lives? It doesn't say it anywhere. It doesn't say it anywhere at all. All right. So got you on that one, Esau. Y'all can't make shit. All right. You just if you do make anything, it's stolen from a Jake. All right. At the end of the day. All right. And I wouldn't be surprised if this that other fucker, all right, was stole his original plans from a Jake. All right, you can argue it all you want. You know, go ahead. You know, if you want to argue it and say that you created it, go ahead. All right, sure, go ahead. If that makes you able to sleep at night, you can go ahead and do that. All right, and say that you made it. All right, now I'm gonna grab a couple other things that was featured on this this Tightrope website. All right, just a few things that show what else they have on here. All right, to show their hatred towards Jacob. All right, and then we're gonna get into scriptures. All right, so we got BLM, blacks looting and murdering. All right, we got this picture. All right, it says Obama gave me a phone. All right, we got this patch. All right, that's saying they're 100% white and 100% proud. All right, and they are proud people, and Most High is gonna take them down. All right, as you see, they got a Hitler smiley patch, a patch that says White Devil. All right, they got one over here that says Build That Wall. That's that kill your local drug dealer. That's one of the first stickers how I was introduced. All right, to this site, because I looked him up. All right, I don't think he told me exactly. He might have told me exactly where it got him. I can't remember. All right, but here's this one. It says we'll make excuses for food with the old ass racist caricatures. All right, a lot of neo-Nazi stuff as well. All right, the original Boys in the Hood. All right, so they're basically admitting to being thugs. All right, because they had another sticker on their website that said "fuck thugs." All right, and you always get these Edomites talking, oh, well, the black people are the thugs. All right, but here you are admitting that you're thugs. You got another video of you defacing property, of public property. All right, spray painting shit. All right, and they got this one. It's basically their logo, and it's got them holding a lynch. All right, it says it's not illegal to be white yet. All right, so these people basically want to go out and kill black people. All right, they got another one that says "Shut your monkey ass up." They got a sticker that says "White Lives Matter." All right, and they got this sticker that I'll just let you go ahead and read that. All right, so that's what they got in a big ass swastika. All right, I don't think I have anything more. Do I have another one? Yeah, they had this. All right, and this was just Esau hurt. All right, racist rap lyrics, and it's basically this whole page is just filled with examples of so-called black people having lyrics where they were going to kill white people. All right, now down here it says, does hate music cause violence? All right, because you got to realize these people create hate music, basically music where they Esau music, really. It's just Esau music. At the end of the day, they create music where about sending the blacks back to Africa. Hitler was right. A bunch of shit. Just a bunch of stuff about. They have this one guy that sings about Jesse Jackson. All that stuff. But anyway, let's see down here. There's like music or something. Yeah, free music, and then CDs. You can buy CDs. All right, they don't even have digital downloads because these fuckers are so in the past. All right. It says, other than the free music, it's probably digital download. Does hate music cause violence? I don't know, but every time you hear about yet another delivery driver getting raped, robbed, or murdered in the wrong neighborhood, you have to wonder if the perps ever listened to this song. You also have to wonder why the media and law enforcement doesn't, you dumb motherfucker, don't discuss whether violent rap lyrics promote racial violence. While a lot of negative media attention is paid to pro-white music, the most violent and racist music in existence is black rap and hip hop. Which, I mean, they have a point. All right, some of the most violent music is rap. All right, it's true. But I mean, you also got to take into account white people made death metal, which is is way more violent. All right, than rap for the most part. All right, yeah, you'll have rap music talking about, I shot them ninjas dead, blood running from the head, shit, and shit like that. All right, here's an example: kill the white people, we're gonna make them hurt. Kill the white people, So they're hurt, but I'll agree with them on one thing, and that is that the so-called black music, this hip hop, it's music of death. All right, and that's where it's gonna lead these people. All right, but I do want to real quick grab. Now, I used to listen to some pretty extreme music back in the past. A lot of death metal, heavy metal. I kept on looking for harder stuff. All right, so these are some of the bands I used to listen to. All right, but this shit's fucked up. All right, but it's just like rap. Rap's the same thing that death music. All right, but this is a little bit worse. They talk about. Let's do type in lyrics. All right. Let's see. A table of deranged, the savage, brutal being, a shocking way of life on a human offspring, murder the innocent, a pale, gray face, expressionless, horrid dismemberment, alright, malformation, diseased brain, slowly dying as the knife invades, the child screams of pain, no one hears, blood splotches now appear, ecstasy through each cut, now the body twitches, the gutted little torso ready to be cooked, isolating in his own mind, the need to kill, now possess the body, self-mutilated, killings, ejaculations, cut off appendages, former victims, sexual violence, satisfaction, so, and I believe this song, their albums were basically written in the, written through the eyes of, like, serial killers, alright, I know they did one that was based on, like, Albert Fish, alright, so they basically glorified serial killers, alright, and talked about, what they were seeing as they were killing people, so, I don't know, rap doesn't really go into, as crazy as that. There's a genre called murder rap, where it gets into that stuff, but, so, y'all make the music too, alright, but, where did death metal come from? Death metal came from metal. Where did metal come from? Metal came from rock. Where did rock come from? Blues. Where did blues come from? So-called Negroes on the plantations. Got you there. Got you there, Esau. Alright, so now we're going to grab some scriptures. Alright. And, just grab some scriptures. Alright. Now, this is going to be dealing on the whole subject. Alright. This is Obadiah 1 and 4, alright, and this is, pertaining to how Esau Edom is, alright. Remember, we watched at the beginning, we watched that, Patriot Front indoctrination video, alright, to show, look how cool we are, look, we got groups. So this is for them. It says, Obadiah 1 and 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou, Slakia, let me start over, Obadiah 1 and 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence I will bring thee down, saith the Lord. Alright? Who exalts thyself as an eagle? Who exalts themselves as an eagle? Who brings themselves up and uses the image of an eagle? Alright? That would be Esau Edom. Alright? If you look at the presidential sill, what is on that? Alright, that's a great picture right there. Alright. There we go. See, there's an image for you, alright? What does it say? It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence I will bring thee down, saith the Lord, alright? Yahweh Shem Yahushai, alright? So you Edomites that are out there exalting yourselves, alright? What does exalt mean? We'll grab that. What does exalt mean? Exalt means to glorify, to acclaim, alright, to praise, to promote, to revere, alright, to hero worship, to worship, alright, to look up to put on a pedestal, alright. So because you put yourself on a pedestal as this big eagle, alright, and you even have it as your nation's, your kingdom's animal, alright, and you set your nest among the stars, you think you're really high up, alright. The Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is going to bring you down and utterly he's going to destroy you people, alright. He's going to destroy you people, alright, with a terrible, terrible destruction. Y'all don't know how bad it's going to be, but it's going to be bad, alright. You're going to be begging for mercy, crying, having the snot running down and shit, looking all fucking gross. And you're going to have the Lord and his chariots, alright, and angels, alright, and they're going to be continued destruction. They're not going to have any mercy on you, alright? And Lord willing, we're of the elect, alright? We're going to be right there with them, laughing at your ass, alright? Looking through the, the mirrors and not the mirrors, but the windows and the chairs. I don't know if there's going to be windows, I'm just, saying, just messing around, alright? But, we will be witnessing it, alright? And let's grab that, actually. It's, we will laugh. Alright, we'll grab this one, alright? Alright, and we follow after the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, alright? So we're going to be doing the same things, alright? It says, I want to read up. Alright, this can go for, wicked jakes as well, alright? As well as the heathen nations, alright? This is Proverbs 1 and 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. All right, and that's calling. They're going to try to call on the Lord. That's more speaking of the 2/3. All right, but I'm not sure if the Edomites are going to be calling. I think they're just going to know they're done at that point. All right. Proverbs 1:29, for they that hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. All right. And that works for both 2/3 and Esau. All right. The 2/3 hate knowledge. All right, and so did the Edomites. All right, and you 2/3 really just want to be like the Edomites. You want to follow after them, but do your own thing. You kind of want to you want to be right there holding on to Esau's leg, but you want to kind of do your own thing. Like, we like him, but we kind of want to be black too over here. So if that's what you want to do, all right, that's going to lead to your destruction. All right. So that's what's going to happen to you, Edomites, all right? Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. All right, it's not going to be pretty. Micah 2:1 through 2 and 3. Woe to them that devise iniquity, all right, iniquity being sin upon sin, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. All right, you guys practice evil, all right, because it's in your power, within your power to do so. All right, because the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai has granted you that ability. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall you go haughtily, for the time is evil. So the Most High has devised an evil against you, Esau, Edom. All right. And this is proof that you're them, all right? They covet fields and take them by violence. What does covet mean? Let's grab the definition of covet. Covet means to possess, to desire, to crave, to want, to have one's heart set on, all right? To thirst for, to ache for, all right? To hunger after, to wish for, all right? They hunger after fields. They covet them. They want them badly, all right? And they take them by violence. And that's exactly what Esau, Edom does, all right? Kind of mixed does and did mixed in there, but that's exactly what they do. And I want to check something real quick on Blue Letter. All right, Blue Letter. Now, if we grab this, all right, no Slovakia, Micah 2:2. All right, go up here. Whew. Slocky. You get that drink there. Alright. And this is for you. You might think, well, that's just speaking of them stealing fields. They're just taking one field. That's just a farm. Those people were stealing farms. Got the Blue Letter on your ass. Here we go. This is what does it say right here?
Strong's H 7704. Sadeh.
All right. Field, land. All right. Land, all right, cultivated field as well, all right. First one has field and land in the definition, all right. Land, all right. Flat, country, field, ground, land, soil, all right. So, there we go. That's what y'all do. Y'all like to take shit. All right. Remember when you put the thing that said conquered, not stolen. All right. Nah, you stole the shit. All right. You took them by violence. All right. And that's you. You like to do it. All right. That's your thing. All right. And you love to oppress. Oh, Esau the oppressor. That's what you love to do. You love to oppress. You devil. You can't get away from this. We already know. All right. Through Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Woo. It's like it. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we know who you are right in here. This is the book of who we are and who you are. All right, and what's going to happen, what happened, what's coming to happen. All right, we got it all right here. All right, so nice try, Esau. Lucky, everything decided to go ahead and fall as I picked it up. Bear with me one moment. It's back. All right, so you can't get out of this. All right. We got the history book right there, all right? That proves who you are, all right? And proves who we are, all right? It proves what's going to happen to us and what's going to happen to you, all right? And what happened in the past and what's to come, all right? So no getting out of that. We know who you are, Esau. We'll try to slither your little snake-ass way out of this one, all right? This is Psalms 10:4, all right, through 10 and 6, all right? And it reads, the wicked, Slakia, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh. The Most High is not in his thoughts. All right, for you people that are turning in that don't know the true names, all right, Yahweh is the Father's name, who the world ignorantly calls God, all right, and Yahweh Shai is the Son that the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, all right. Christ, the real word for Christ would be a Mashiach, all right. When you call on the Most High, you have to say Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, which is the Father in the name of the Son, all right. So, yeah, it says, the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all of his enemies, he puffeth at them. And what does puffeth mean? That means to go like, you know, you ain't shit. All right, that's what they do. All right. It says, Salakia, he hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be I shall never be moved. You're never removing me. That's what he says, alright? We saw that video, alright, with that little fucking cowboy, you know, running his mouth. Let's play it one more time.
Several suspects believe
So-called Americans will no longer stand uncovered in the public space.
Where's that?
Our time is at an end. Those who would demonize our people, slander our nation, and corrupt our posterity.
Their posterity. Our tolerance is low for them. We're demonize our people. Yeah, you saw. Yeah. They don't think they're ever going to be an adversary. All right. What is an adversary? Let's grab it. Adversary.
Adversity.
Adversity. Salakia. Difficulties, misfortune. All right. Bad luck, hardship. All right. See here. You know, they would never be a hell, all right, a burden, all right, on someone, all right. All right, Slocky about that. Is my camera still? Of course. All right, Slocky for that. My whole computer decided to mess up and freeze. Let's see, Lord willing, there's still sound going. I think there is. All right. So yeah, they don't think they're ever going to be in. How do you pronounce it one more time? Adversary, adversity.
Adversity.
All right, adversary. All right, adversity. All right, whichever way. He shall never be in adversity. All right. So I think I had that wrong. I think an adversary is a different word. I believe it is. Yeah, Salakia. Opponent, contest, conflict, enemy. All right, same thing at the end of the day. All right, they'll never be in adversity. All right, they'll never be in misfortune or pain and disaster or hell. All right, so Salakia. All right, had to correct myself for that. All right. So that's what he thinks. All right, he thinks he's never going to go through that. All right, but at the end of the day, he will. All right, we have proof. Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. All right, and when he came over, all right, on his stupid little boats, all right, to come over here and murder, kill, rape and pillage, all right, like he loves to do, all right, the Native Americans, all right. That was him spreading their blood across the ground, all right? And where were they? They were in Babylon the Great, all right? So-called America, Babylon the Great, all right? So it says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it, all right? So Esau, Edom, you came over here and shed the blood of not only the Native Americans, all right, so-called Native Americans, which are the Gadites, all right, and not only the so-called Issacharites, all right, which are the so-called Latinos, which are the Issacharites, all right, not only, all right, and so-called Negroes, all right, which would be, Judah, Levi, Benjamin, all right, on forth, all right. And you did all that, all right, and you spread the blood of your own people on top of that as well, all right. And how are you going to cleanse that blood? All right, it says the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. All right, so your blood has to be shed, Esau, Edom. All right, and you might take this video down. All right, and if you do, I'll just re-upload it. All right, I'll just re-upload it. I hope you don't take it down. All right, I hope you just leave it up hurt. All right, but if you do take it down, I got plenty of other places where I can upload it. All right. So y'all gotta go. All right, y'all gotta go. All right, and before they're planning violence. We aren't gonna do nothing. All right, us as a people are not gonna do nothing. The Hebrew Israelites, we're not gonna do anything. All right, we have a power that's gonna do it for us anyway. All right, who is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai? All right, the Most High, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites. All right, who you ignorantly call God in Jesus Christ. All right, that's who's gonna do our work. All right, we're not gonna gather up arms for ourselves. All right, like you Edomites. All right, we're not going to arm ourselves with guns and swords. That's your blessing, not ours. You were blessed with the sword, not us. All right. We have a power that's way stronger than guns. All right, way stronger than bullets or swords or knives. All right, or sticks or clubs. All right, whatever you want to grab. All right, we have a power that's way stronger than that. All right, and his name is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, this is Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Ooh, what does that say? They call their lands after their own names. All right, how is America named? America, all right. Named after Amerigo Vespucci. All right, that's who it was named after. All right, and as you can see, it's an Italian. All right, which would be, a white person. So if you look at the Italians, all right, yeah, they might be a little bit of a darker white, but they're still white at the end of the day. All right, they're Edomites. All right. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. All right, and the same thing with Africa. All right, that was named after a person as well. All right, you don't believe me? Go look it up. All right. So, and Esau Edom does control Africa. All right, before you people get in saying, oh no, black people have their own place. It's all controlled, but 99% of all these countries are controlled by Esau Edom. All right, nowhere is ran by Jake. All right, and if it is ran by Jake, the shit's fucked up. All right, bad. It's in a bad place. All right. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given in the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, so the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, and who is ruling the earth right now? Who do you see in these high up political positions? All right, and the wealthiest billionaires. All right, who do you see? Esau Edom. All right, so-called white man. All right, so they're the wicked. All right, this is we're gonna skip that. All right. But that's true as well. Y'all are a forger of lies as well. It says Job 13:4. We'll actually grab it. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. All right. I was going to skip this because it was pertaining to a certain part of the video, but I'll grab it because you know what? You are forgers of lies. All right. Because when we come out and say these things, you're going to say, oh no, we're not. We don't do that. We're not the Edomites. We don't take things by force. Oh, we did that, and that was in our past, and we're not those same people. That's a lie. All right. Because we know through the knowledge in the Bible, all right, that people come back. All right, we know that reincarnation is a thing that actually happens. All right, so that was a lie. All right, you just told a lie then. All right, you're forgers of lies. You make up lies. All right, we didn't do this. We're really not that bad. This ain't gonna hurt you. Just take it. It won't hurt you. You'll be fine. All right, your physicians of no value. All right, and a physician, we already know what that means. All right, if we grab physician, all right, physician, a person qualified to practice medicine. All right, and if you want to even go better, all right, we can grab blue letter. All right, and see if that has any changed meaning, because sometimes it can have a different meaning. All right, if we grab this and grab physicians, all right, healers, all right, healers. Yeah, so healer. All right, you can't heal for shit. All right. For healing, what did you do? All right, one of your big bad Edomite ancestors, all right, John D. Rockefeller, I believe it was that Rockefeller, all right, bought up all these petrol, all right, these oil companies, and had all this oil, and he said, well, shit, what else can I do with it? And started putting in the goddamn medicine. All right, and basically told anybody, if you're practicing holistic medicine, which is natural medicine, or you practicing any type of natural medicine, I'm going to revoke your license, and you're not going to be a doctor anymore. So if you want to keep your license, what you have to do is you have to prescribe them pills. All right, so instead of like back then there was a thing called scurvy. What they would do is oranges. It was citrus. All right, citrus, vitamin C would get rid of scurvy, but he didn't want that. So what he did, I believe it was him, is he was one of the first ones to start making synthetic vitamins, all right, like vitamin C. And so instead of just eating an orange, something natural, all right, started, making these synthetic things out of petrol, all right. And petrol's oil. If you look at petrol, the first thing that comes up, all right, well, gasoline, all right, and it comes from, I believe it comes from oil, though, all right. But, in other countries, gasoline is called petrol, all right. But I believe gas in general comes from oil, I think, all right. Let's look at petroleum. Crude oil, yeah, petroleum, crude oil. All right, so gasoline just comes from crude oil. All right, so if we look up this one. Here we go. By the turn of 20th century, Rockefeller controlled 90% of all petroleum refineries in America through ownership of the Standard Oil Company, later split into Mobil, Chevron, Exxon, etc. I think BP is another one of them. Concurrently, around 1900, the science world was getting excited about petrochemicals and the ability to create a variety of new compounds from oil. Some of the first products derived from petrochemicals were plastic, but Oregon chemists knew that the oil had potential to create far more than plastic toys. Let's see. Here, we'll read this. This is the article. I went on this same article a long time ago. All right, it says, during the same era, early 1900s, scientists were doing groundbreaking work to understand the basic mechanics of life and human health. It was during that time that most of the essential vitamins were discovered, including B1, B2, biotin, vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin D, etc. By identifying these vitamins, science took a huge step forward and enabled simple vitamin remedies to cure conditions that were caused by vitamin deficiency, such as scurvy and rickets. And of course, scientists were also involved in the research to recreate synthetic versions of these vitamins. Alright? Scientists were also involved in research to recreate synthetic versions of these vitamins in a laboratory. Alright? Now, we're going to skip a little bit. Alright? Now, let's see, right here. Now, we'll read this. In 1935, vitamin C became the first vitamin to be artificially synthesized in Switzerland. Rockefeller was smart enough to see this as a big opportunity, with the possibility that vitamins and medications could be developed from petroleum. Right there. Boom. He saw the chance to control and monopolize multiple industries at once: petroleum, chemical, and medical. Blah, 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 blah. And then if you read down here, all right, if you go here and just look up how Rockefeller created the business of Western medicine, I'm not going to read it, it's a lot to go, but basically it goes on to tell you basically what I just said, is that if you create this medicine, you're going to get your if you keep using natural medicine and don't use our petrol-based medicines, all right, we're going to cut your license and you won't ever be able to practice medicine again. All right, and they say these things help you. All back to Job 13:4. But you're all forgers. You are forgers of lies. You're all physicians of no value. You're physicians of no value. You can't heal for shit, Esau. You can't do a damn thing right, Esau. You can't do a single thing right. Anything that you did that it was even remotely popular, at some point in time you stole whatever it was from Jake. All right, you go to one of their barbecues and the chicken tastes good. Stole it from Jake. KFC. You think that's some white ass people chicken? They can't even fucking put pepper on their shit. All right, that was stolen from a slave. All right. Now, of course, through the Esau Edom cheapening their product, KFC even tastes like shit now. All right, because they're trying to save 5 cents, so they put plastic in it or whatever the fuck they do because the food's defiled. All right. So that's what you got. You can't do anything, Esau. This is why you're on the bottom. All right, and the Most High is going to whoop your ass. All right, and we're going to be in rulership, and we're going to whoop your ass once you're in slavery. So that's right, boy. You're going into slavery. all right? You're going to be under us, all right? You're going to be picking our apples. We're going to be, kicking the shit out of you, all right? For all the wickedness that you do, because we got to beat it into you, all right? When you first come in the kingdom, all right, you're going to be trying to, act up, all right? We're going to have to beat it out of you, all right, and train it out of you, all right? And after that 1,000 years of service is up and slavery is up, all right, you're going away, all right, forever. It's dust, all right? Not even dust, because dust leaves a remnant, all right? You're being vaporized. Nothing's left behind, all right? And the other heathens, all right, are going to be working with you as well, all right? But after that 1,000 years, they're going to be, they're still going to be in captivity, but they're going to be dwelling in their lands, not captivity, but they're going to be dwelling in their lands, all right? We're going to still be ruling over them, all right? But when y'all come into the kingdom, your whole life's going to be from then on, all right, is for 1,000 years just going to be slavery, all right, and working. Matthew 18:6. But whosoever offend one of these little ones, who's the little ones? All right, speaking of the elect, all right, of Israel, all right, which we believe that we are of the hopeful elect. We say hopeful because we're not 100% sure, all right. It says, but whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him than a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. All right. And in my last lesson, or the lesson before that, we got a picture of what a millstone was. All right. We'll do it one more time. All right. Had to grab some more water there. All right. So this is a millstone. It would have been better if one of these were tied around your neck. All right. Yeah, and cast in the water. It's not pretty. I wouldn't want that to happen. All right. And it would have been better for that to happen. All right. Than for what's going to happen to you. All right. Matthew 18:6 one more time. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged around his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. That's a miserable death, but guess what? It would still be better than what's going to happen to you. All right. 2 Maccabees 7:31, and thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of the Most High. And you've been the author of mischief, all right? Slock you. Ran out of water now. All right. 2 Maccabees 7:31 one more time. And thou hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of the Most High, all right? And you've been the one that's been the mischief against us, all right? That's who you are, all right? Some of the other heathen nations as well, all right? You got those Moabites that treat us like shit as well, all right? But the big antagonist, all right, is Esau Edom, all right? You've done the worst, all right? And that's why your punishment is going to be the worst, all right? It's like, yeah, I skipped a few, it jumped, all right? But that's what's going to happen, all right? Obadiah 1:10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever, all right? You're going to be cut off forever, all right? You're done, boy, all right? It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, all right? You're our brother, all right? You're our brother. All right, so when you say, well, brother, we're brothers. Yeah, we're brothers, all right? But you're wicked as hell, all right? Yeah, we're brothers, but we're wicked as hell, all right? But you're wicked as hell, Slakia, all right? All right? And we're trying, the hopeful elect, we're trying our best, all right? Now, we do have the 2/3, all right? The 2 turds, all right, that are walking amongst earth, being, wicked as hell, all right? Smoking swishers, all right? Getting with other men's women, doing drugs, being witches, all right? And warlocks, all right, worshiping other heathen nations' idols, all right, and their false gods, all right, and becoming false prophets, all right. You have those as well, all right. But the elect, all right, of Israel, all right, the hopeful elect, we're actually trying, all right, to better ourselves, all right. When we do something wrong, we grieve because of it, all right. We feel sorry for it, all right. Unlike the 2/3, and unlike you, Esau Edom, all right. Romans 9:13, all right. As is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. All right? Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. All right? So, there's another one for you Christians. God does not hate. Yes, he does. And he hates you. All right? He hates you, Esau. All right? But he loves Jacob. And we can tell that you're Esau. Another way we can tell you're Esau, all right, is because you're red, all right, just like the scripture, all right. We'll grab that real quick. Genesis 25 and 25, all right, your origin story, all right, and well, you know, ours too as well. Well, ours is ours is one verse down, all right, but here's yours. All right, Genesis 25 and 25, and the first came out all red. All right, listen to this, big bro. All right, big brother. All right, Genesis 25 and 25, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. All right, and here's when we came out. All right, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took on hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare him. Let me read that one more time. Genesis 25 and 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare him. All right, let's go on a little bit more. Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. All right, you dwelled in caves. You liked caves and hunting and being dirty and red. All right, and we were dwelling in tents. All right, and Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. All right. We'll continue on. Let's continue on a little bit more. Genesis 25 and 29. And Jacob sawed pottage. All right, so Jacob make pottage, and Esau came and filled, and he was faint. You know, he's about to pass out. All right, been out all day. You know, hunting like a cave beast that he is. Genesis 25 and 30. And Esau said to Jacob, listen to this, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore his name was called Edom. You were named after red, uncooked meat, Esau. All right. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. All right. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. At what profit shall this birthright do to me? All right, the birthright for salvation. All right, the birthright that we have now. All right, the chosen people of the Most High. All right, so, and Esau said, I'm at the point of dying. What does my birthright even have to do with it? What does it have to do with me? All right, what is that going to profit me? That ain't going to do anything. I'm about to die. What is this birthright about to do anything? You can just have it. All right. And Jacob said, swear to me this day, and he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright to Jacob. So you Christians out there saying, well, Jacob stole Esau's blessing. No, traded it for red meat. All right. And remember that everything, the Most High knows everything, because you say this sometimes, the Most High knows everything before it's going to happen. All right. Now, he would have known that this was going to happen. All right. So why you also, well, see, it was supposed to be, it was never supposed to be you. It was never supposed to be you. All right. Because the Most High, all right, knew exactly that how it was going to go down. He had it planned that way, all right, so he could have a wicked, all right, and he could have a good. So he can have evil and he can have a good, all right. He knew how it was going to go down. He knew that Esau was going to sell that birthright, so he knew that it was right. All along, that was meant to go to Jacob, all right. If it wasn't meant to go to Jacob, it would have never happened, all right, because the Most High is never wrong, all right. So try to fight that one, all right? Try to fight that one without saying that the Most High was wrong for that, because you see these Christians on the internet saying, oh, the Most High wasn't right for that. He wasn't right for that. That was wrong of him to do, okay? But to allow Jacob to steal his birthright like that, and we can tell who you devils are just by shit like that. We can tell who you devils are because you have these I had it saved somewhere. There was a whole document, a whole like Quora or something like that, or like it was a Christian chat page asking, why did God let Jacob get away with stealing the birth? It wasn't stolen, you dumbass. You just clearly read, if you would read the Bible, but we know that y'all don't do that. If you read it, it would clearly say that he sold it. All right, right here, sold his birthright unto Jacob. All right, and over some red meat. All right, and the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai knew that you were going to do that. So no, it was never intentionally belonging to you. He knew that it was going to come into our inheritance. All right, he knew that it was for us. All right, so nice try, Esau. All right, Ezekiel 35:1 through 35:3. Moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And that's what we're doing. We're prophesying against you, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. That's what we're doing. All right, and you don't like it, so that's why you're taking our videos down and saying we're evil and saying that we're a bunch of liars, all right, and trying to get us caught up, saying that we did something that we didn't do, all right. Verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord our power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. He's going to make you desolate, all right? He's going to make you desolate. Is there something we can read down? Yeah, and I shall make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. All right? Continue on. Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel. Ooh, gotcha. By the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord our power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. All right, so that's what's coming to you, Esau, Edom. All right, continue on, one more. Ezekiel 35:7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. Ezekiel 35:8. All right, continue on. All right, and I will fill his mountains with his slain men. In thy hills and in thy valleys and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You hear that, Esau Edom? He's coming back and destroy your ass, all right? There ain't no getting out of this one. You can't wiggle your way out and lie your fucking snake slithery ass away out of this one, because we know you love doing it. We know you love making lies up and excuses. All right, no, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. All right, you're not going to be able to wiggle your way out of this one. All right, we're going to actually we'll grab these ones. All right, that's a great place to leave on. All right, but I want to actually read these ones as well. This is Malachi 1:1 through 1:4. The burden of the word of the Most High to Israel by Malachi. All right, it says, this is to Israel. All right, I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. And whereas Edom say, we are in Proverbs, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, and I will throw down. But I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. All right, so they said, well, we're just going to build again. Guess what? The Most High is going to throw down. All right, the Most High is going to throw down. So indignation, anger, or annoyance. All right, resentment. All right, hurt. No, he's not hurt. All right, pain, upset. All right, irritation, offense. All right, forever. All right, the Most High hates you forever. All right, has indignation against you forever. All right, it didn't go away. All right, Amos 1:11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away. What does it say? I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. He did what? He pursued his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Did what? He kept his wrath forever. All right, it didn't go away. It didn't. The Most High didn't say, "Oh, I'm not mad at him right now." No, he hated you from then, and he hates you to now. And when he comes back, he's gonna hate you. And in the kingdom, he's gonna hate you. And when you're gone, that's it. All right. And he didn't change his mind. The Most High doesn't change his mind like that. All right, about who he hates. All right. And if he does change his mind, then he didn't really change his mind, all right, if you think about it. Because, well, it seems like he changed his mind. It didn't. It may seem to you like that happened, but the Most High never changes his mind, all right? So 2 Esdras 6:9, this we're going to leave it. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, all right? So Most High is going to come back and destroy y'all, all right, and destroy y'all kingdom, all right? And ours is going to be built up wherein we can dwell righteously, all right, and live righteously and rule righteously, all right? And that's it, all right? That's the end of your world, all right, and the beginning of ours, all right? So with that, I'm going to close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Akakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, that great millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing. Shalom.